So anyway, it's a funeral, so what happens? You start thinking about your life, you know? You take stock in it. I start thinking about how fast my life's going by, how quick my kids are growing up, and then I had this thought I've never had before. I started thinking about how fast my marriage was going by. Right? I was like, God damn, you know, I've been married almost friggin' 11 years at this point.
Wow.
And I started thinking like, you know, you're not in it. I love when people do that. I've been married for 45 years. Be like, woo! It's like he could ever chain to a radiator. All right? You have no idea what is going on. Jesus Christ, you can't always be thinking positive, people. Come on, you gotta fucking keep your head on a swivel. Maybe she wanted to leave and I won't let her. No, I like to think we're happily married. So I just started thinking, man, we've been together for like 11 years, you know? And then I just started thinking all these stupid fights I'm having with her. I don't remember what half of them are about. She agreed to spend her life with me and I'm being this curmudgeonly asshole. And I'm kind of ruining a little bit the one life she has. So I'm sitting back there, I'm looking at his dead head, and I think to myself, I could not look at it. Where else am I looking? It's a fucking dead body there. I'm listening to your eulogy? I'm not. I'm looking at that like, is that gonna be me someday? I guess it is, Jesus Christ. So at that moment, I was like, you know what? I think in the back nine, I'm just gonna try to be a little more agreeable. You know, just try to go with the flow a little more. Now, I didn't think this was a big adjustment to my relationship. Turned out to be huge. I didn't realize I was that fucking disagreeable. Evidently, I was. Because I quickly noticed my wife talks to me in a regular voice, you know. She doesn't like what I say. She'll give me shit back. She breaks my balls or whatever. But I noticed, though, whenever she was going to ask me to do something with her that she thought maybe I didn't want to do, all of a sudden she would take on like this eggshelly kind of voice, you know? She'd be talking normally, you going out tonight, you can do some stand-up? All right, cool. Then all of a sudden she'd just be like, yeah, hey, listen. There's always some sort of inanimate object that she was playing with. Yeah, hey, wanted to talk to you about something, you know? Really like timid, like she was trying to figure out which wire to snip so the bomb wouldn't go off. Yeah, hey, listen, a friend of mine said there's a new restaurant that opened up right around the corner and it's supposed to be really good and I don't know, I was thinking maybe we could go out one night, you know, have a date night, see if it's actually as good as they say. Now the old me would have been like, oh yeah, great. Fantastic. I'm only on the road 41 weeks out of the year. God forbid I spend one fucking night on my own goddamn couch. I mean, Jesus Christ, why don't you just take me to LAX? Stick me on a fucking plane and get me back out there. Am I even a person to you? Or am I just a fucking ATM machine? Is that what you Right? That was the old me.
The old him.
Yeah, no, that was the old me, but not new easygoing Bill.
Whoa.
No siree. I just went like, all right, cool, sounds like fun. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And I swear to God, she went, yay. And then she came over and she gave me the sweetest little peck on my cheek. Yeah, I felt that jolt of love you feel in the beginning of the relationship.
Aww.
Took me by surprise and she walked out of the room. I was like, wow, what was that? I want more of that in my relationship. I'm gonna try some more of this agreeing shit. This is pretty good. Yeah, so we go out. Yeah, we go out to dinner. We have a great time. In the next 2 weeks, it's a little more easy going, you know? It's a little more easy breezy there, right? And everything's fine. She's talking to me normal. And then a couple weeks goes by, and all of a sudden, once again, the eggshell voice. She just starts going, hey, something I've been meaning to talk to you about. You know, we're going to that wedding up in Paso Robles, you know, in a couple weeks, you know. you know, we're supposed to just kind of go right up and come right back down. Well, you know, I was just kind of thinking, you know, we both love wine country, and what if we just didn't come right back? What if we went up and maybe stayed an extra couple of days, you know? Take something that was going to cost $900, make it cost $4,000. Maybe we could do something like that, get reconnected. And I just go, yeah, sure, you know, sounds great. And she was just like, wow, you are being such a good sport lately. And now I'm waiting for that peck on the cheek, but it doesn't come, right? She just stands her ground. Because, you know, women, you give them an inch, they want to take a mile, right? So she's just standing there. And she's just kind of like, okay, cool, because I was also thinking, you know, it's not just the wedding, you know, there's like all these events around it. Like there's the night before, the drinks, you meet people, then the morning there's a brunch, then there's the wedding itself, and then the day after there's like a little pool party thing. And I was thinking, I don't know, you know, maybe we could go shopping and buy different outfits for each one of those events. So look at me. Obviously, I don't like to shop. I'm just not into this shit. So, but I went along with it. And I got to tell you though, she was right. Right? I go up to Paso Robles. I hate picking out outfits. All of my outfits were laid out like I was some 8-year-old kid, you know? And I'm just sitting there like, this is my breakfast outfit. Yes, I'm gonna have waffles and some bacon, maybe even some pancakes. Now I have on my sport coat. Ooh, I'm a big boy. I'm gonna talk about the environment and have some trinky poos, right? And dude, we got along great. We looked great in the pictures. We ended up hooking up. We had a fantastic fucking time. And I've just been doing that. And I've never gotten along with her better. That's basically what it is. All you have to do to make them happy is just once a month agree to some shit that you would never fucking do. That they want to do, and they'll just be like happy as hell. Yes, exactly. Basically, what you guys are looking at here is a broken man.
Oh
my goodness.
After 20 years, she finally got the saddle on my back.
Oh.
She's petting my neck. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Which way do you want me to pull the wagon? Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Agree to whatever dumb shit. And you can't just agree. You gotta be enthusiastic about it, you know? Like farmer's market? Oh boy, would I! Oh my goodness. Is corn in season? Well, shit, I'll hold the bag. I'll tape the game. Don't worry about it. Because I know, this ain't about me. No, I don't want to go to that dark place. Well, fuck it, let's go then, all right? Okay. Oh, I know, it always rains on you guys. You guys are all fucking depressed. Right? Under the bridge,
Seattle.
doing whatever the fuck you're doing up here, writing your sad music. Anyway, yeah, so I'm in this weird part of my life. I really am. It's this great thing where I'm just letting go of a lot of shit and also kind of discovering stuff about myself. Like I found out recently I have like depression issues. I couldn't believe it. I always hate when people, oh, I'm fucking depressed. Shut up, you fucking pussy. Just get up and plow through it. Like the I got clinic on the president. I couldn't get off the ground. I had no fucking empathy whatsoever. I used to look at those people like, what the fuck is wrong with them? And I had the exact same thing. I had no fucking idea, you know? I don't have like clinical depression. I have regular depression, you know? I got the regular stuff, like a lot of fucked up shit happened to me. I never dealt with it. I just kind of kept putting it over here, you know? It just sort of floats over here. And every once in a while, it taps me on the shoulder like, hey, you ready to deal with this shit? I'm like, okay, maybe. Or I could death scroll on Instagram and watch some guy refurbishing old skillets for like the next hour. Maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll stay up till 3 in the morning watching people like power wash like sidewalks and driveways rather than unpacking that shit. And it's always fucking tapping me on the shoulder, you know, creeping up on me. I call it the fog. So I try to stay ahead of it, and I have all these hobbies and all these different things that I do, so I just keep moving so it can't keep up with me, right?